Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the Amarillo Civic Center here in Amarillo, Texas. Good evening, I'm Chet Yoder, and tonight Shreveport Mudbugs hockey takes on the Amarillo Bulls in the final series between these two teams in the regular season. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Tonight, the Mudbugs face off against Amarillo for the seventh time this season. Season series tied 3-3. Mudbugs coming off a 5-3 setback at George's Pond and Hearst Coliseum. They had to settle for a split, but Coach Soupy had some choice words about his team's efforts last Friday on a day that was supposed to be full of love and laughter on Valentine's Day, turned in to just a Valentine's Day nightmare for Bugs hockey. They were outshot 35-17, stayed within striking distance, but the game wasn't as close as maybe Coach Soupy said it should have been, and he certainly was not happy with his team's effort. He'll look now for a bounce-back effort, obviously, this evening, and a good opportunity as they bring back the four players from top prospects, Richie Perron, David Brazil, Tim Koklachev, and Matt Hutton. And we will talk about those guys in our pregame show. It is the Mudbugs and the Amarillo Bulls. Amarillo in first place in the South Division at 36-8-1-3 with 76 points, holding just a 1-point lead over Lone Star with a game in hand on Lone Star. You have Lone Star at 75 points, and then you have the Mudbugs and the Pilots both tied with 62 points. Corpus, New Mexico, and Odessa now officially eliminated from playoff contention. So we know the four teams. We just don't know who's going to be 1 and 2. We don't know who's going to be 3 and 4 as far as the seeding is concerned. Of course, it's very important that each team fight for home ice in the postseason. We'll talk to head coach Jason Soupy Campbell after these messages. I am a little under the weather, so please bear with me. It's the Bugs and the Bulls, game 1 of this 2-game series from Amarillo. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Mudbugs and Amarillo taking on the Amarillo Bulls in this home-and-home series. Season series tied 3-3. So far, they've split every series between the two teams. We're joined by Mudbugs head coach Jason Soupy Campbell. And, Coach, fresh off a trip to Boston for your first time coaching in the top prospects, just talk about that experience.
It was a good experience. I didn't know anything about any of the guys on my team, you know. My assistant coach, Steve Howard, knew some of the kids, and so it was great to get to know some kids from different divisions and see what they bring to the table. And I had the younger group of the two that was selected by NHL Central Scouting, so pretty good experience. You know, the boys had fun. All these hockey players are kind of the same. You know, they love the game, they have fun while they're doing it, and they just want to compete and get better. And great experience. Not a whole lot of rest, you know, while you're there, but there's a lot of scouts, a lot of schools, and so there's an awful lot of communication on top of the hockey games themselves, you know, and so overall just a great experience, and the North American Hockey League does a good job putting it on.
An overall good performance for the four of your guys, and of course the big news coming for Timofey Koklachev, second-year Mudbug. He gets to commit to American International College, same one as Sam Miller. Obviously a big honor for him, and I'm sure that made you feel good.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Anytime these guys commit somewhere, it's a great accomplishment for them. That's what they're here to do. And Coke had a lot of good schools after him, and he just felt like in the end that was the spot for him. It's not even that he didn't like the other schools. It's just in the end, there's so many good programs out there. One just may edge one out for one reason or the other, and that's kind of what he went with. And we support his decision, and we're happy for him, and we're happy to be here to help him continue to grow.
Looking back at the last time the Mudbugs played the Bulls, it seemed like one of those games where you did fall behind early, but you obviously showed some resiliency. Even after a goal that was disallowed, you still stayed within reach, gave yourself a chance to win. Was it all bad, or was it something that you could have taken some positives out of?
Well, we'll take some positives out of it, but for me, the biggest concern for me is our compete level and the amount of turnovers we're causing. These guys, man, they've got some good hockey players on their team. Everybody in our division, you got to take care of the puck. If you don't, you just turn it over in the bad areas. You're going to give up odd man rushes, and they're getting 3-4 grade A opportunities off of these turnovers. And if you turn the puck over 15 times a game, that's a lot of grade A's you're giving up. So that's where we need to tighten it up a little bit. But really, the positives are, we did never quit. We kept inching closer and inching closer. But if you're not playing consistent, it's hard to fully compete and fully come back and win on a regular basis. So maybe we can work on that a little bit tonight.
Being in Boston for Top Prospects, I guess a little bit out of the loop with Rich Perrant running the practices. Has this week kind of been a little bit of a blur for you, trying to just catch up on the swing of things?
Oh, definitely been a blur. You never know what day of the week it is or what time it is, but the feedback I was getting from coach and the players and stuff like that is, it's been a great week of practice so far. And then you throw all the top prospects guys back into the mix and have an early practice yesterday, travel today, and I hope we've got the cobwebs out and we're just ready to put it all together tonight.
For those guys, let's talk about Hutton, Koklachev, Brazil, and of course Perrant, but Perrant not playing tonight. Obviously a longer week for them. Is there any kind of concern or maybe any kind of lingering effects, especially for those three tonight?
Oh, absolutely. I didn't play and I still feel tired, So that's a concern. But again, we've got some depth with our lineup, and that's what we've got it for. So if we feel like we need to kind of roll four lines, or if we have 7D in the lineup, we roll them in and spot our 7th D to give some of those guys just a little bit of a breather. The forward lines we usually roll four anyways, so there's not too much of a concern there. We just need them ready to go, and so the concern is there, but at the same time, it's game time and these guys want to play, and so they're going to give it their all no matter what.
Amarillo is one of those teams, one of the best in the league. They made that Robertson Cup run last year, beating the Mudbugs in 5 games in that South Final. They feel like they have if not maybe a better team this year. 3-3 the season series has been. I know you hate coming back in the third period, but your Mudbugs have had to do it a couple of times to beat Amarillo. What's the biggest key tonight to grab that opening series win?
Compete and consistency for 60 minutes. I just want to see where that leads us against these guys, instead of trying to put 20 together and make a big comeback, because obviously it just doesn't happen anytime like our last game. We couldn't quite finish it off. So compete and consistency for 60 minutes is what I want.
One thing I did want to ask you was about Mason Balboa. You stuck with him on Thursday.
With more after these messages.
Was there?
As you're
I'm sure there was maybe
the Landers
thought
Jeep Chrysler Ram pregame show.
You stuck with
this
him.
is
He made some
Shreveport
big
Mudbugs
saves
hockey.
in the third. Obviously, that held his spirits pretty high. He's obviously your second-year netminder. Another big start for him. I'm sure you're excited.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome, welcome back into the Amarillo Civic Center. It's time for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey, as it's now time for the Scuba Venture starting lineups for the Amarillo Bulls. First, head coach by Rocky Russo, assistant coach George Lewis. At left wing will be number 24, Nick Trella. At center will be number 13, Devin Tug. And on the right wing will be number 10, Aaron White. On defense will be number 5, Nick Deneen, and number 16, Jack Messick. Getting the start in nets, he's having an outstanding year between the pipes. Mr. Charlie Glockner gets the start. He is 16-4 with a 1.67 goals against and a .927 save percentage. Your Scuba Venture starting lineups for Jason Soupy Campbell, Shreveport Mudbugs. Associate head coach Rich Perrant. At left wing will be number 24, Gio Procopio. At center will be number 13, Matt Hutton. And on the right wing will be number 3, Matt Weber. On defense will be number 41, Sam Miller. And number 6, Dylan Peters. Getting the start in nets from Colorado Springs. He's having an outstanding year himself. Mason Balboa, the man affectionately known as Rocky. Putting in some good numbers, 16-6 with a 1.86 goals against and a .929 save percentage. Those are your Scuba Venture starting lineups for all your scuba needs. Go to 231 Mount Zion Road in Shreveport or log on to scubaventures.com. A big hello and a big shout out to all of our wonderful Mudbugs fans at Buffalo Wild Wings on Airline Drive in Bossier City. They're packed. They're revved up. They're ready to go. We're glad to have you with us. I know I might not sound like myself. I am a little bit under the weather. I've battled flu-like symptoms along with laryngitis issues really on Tuesday and Wednesday with a dry throat, severe congestion. I've been trying to shake those cobwebs out just like Coach Soupy's trying to shake some cobwebs out of his own team. And we're going to try to battle it out today. You know I'm not going to miss a game, and I'm going to do my darn best to bring it to you as best as I can. Mudbugs in their black jerseys, black and purples. They'll skate from right to left. Amarillo coming out in the smoke to my right. In their home white jerseys, they will skate from left to right. So glad to have you with us. Mudbugs Hockey Tonight brought to you by Tantrum Hair Design LLC. Get the best haircut in town at Tantrum Hair Design LLC at 38060 Texas Street in Bossier City. Miss Dina Cody, Kirby Rogers, and their friendly staff will get your head on straight. Just call 318-742-7613 and make your appointment today. Now we ask that you please rise wherever you may be for tonight's national anthem. Another fantastic rendition of tonight's national anthem, sung by a local choir, a cappella choir, here in Amarillo, Texas. Mudbugs and the Bulls once again renewing what has been just a feisty little affair between these two teams, really stemming back from last year's emotional South Division final that ended in 5 games in Amarillo's favor. Mudbugs in their pregame huddle to my right, the Bulls in their pregame huddle to my left. Mudbugs with a little bit of a fatigue issue that you heard Coach Soupy in our pregame talk about with David Brazil, Koklachev, and Hutton obviously playing essentially their 5th game in a week span. And he is going to watch out for their ice time and then check out and really kind of keep a careful eye on their minutes that they get logged into this evening. And he did say it was a concern, and he will address that obviously as the game goes along. Of course, Rocky Russo has that same problem with his guys. It's a tricky game after the top prospects. It'll be Hutton at center ice against Devin Tung. Aaron White back in the lineup for Amarillo. He missed last weekend due to an upper body injury. Watch out for him. He's having another outstanding year. Face-off battle and won there by Hutton, and we're underway here from Amarillo, Texas. Miller has it along the near side. He'll take it back now, drop it off to the near side there to Hutton. Hutton now throws it off the near side, off the stick of Procopio. Good check there by Hutton on his man. That was Jack Messick along the near side. Now White brings it up the ice along the near side. Has some space, throws it toward the net. And a point-blank save made there by Balboa as he hugged the short side. Now thrown up ahead behind the stick of Procopio. Puck now wristed in there by Weber. And a first wholesale line change here by Jason Soupy Campbell. Thrown up ahead to the far side. Quick shot there by Trella. Is smothered up there by Balboa. Couple of quick shots on net. And Balboa with a couple of nice stops. Not the start the Mudbugs were looking for, but yet they get Balboa settled in nicely in the opening minute. And I think that's something that obviously Coach Rich Perron's going to like, just to get a couple of nice feeler saves, as they call them, to get him relaxed between the pipes. Now from the left point, puck ladled in off the stick of Metcalf. Now thrown up ahead, picked up there, and the speedy Natty Shack able to nail it in to the Amarillo zone. He was lined up with Nichols and Waltman, but the Mudbugs came in offsides. This has been a very emerging line for Coach Soupy with Waltman, Nichols, and Natty Shack, and he's liked what he's seen so far from that line. Nichols to take the face-off from the far side. One there by Shreveport, thrown up ahead there to Girard, and Girard will love tap it into the far corner. Into pursuit and forecheck is Natty Shack as he wraps his man up. That's Noah Carlin along the far side. Puck now played loose to the near side there to Gleb Martizine. He's lined up with David Hill and Ty Black. Now to the far side, there to Metcalf off the stick of Natty Shack as the puck now will get squibbed in to the Amarillo zone, picked up there by Gagik Malaikin, who knows Timofey Koklachev, both from Moscow, Russia. Now thrown up ahead, Brazil to the far side. Now it's the Russian Bear, that's Koklachev. Works it up ahead, and now Smith throws it toward the net. It got blocked there by Oliver Bessick's stick along the far side. Kept in there, thrown in front through the slot, and the puck now picked up there by Venagoni. Venagoni, Puikonen, and Matt Allen. They do the most damage in all of the North American Hockey League. They're one of the best lines assembled, really, that I've ever seen in my 4 years in the North American Hockey League. They're big, fast, and strong. Played back up top. Quick shot goes wide of Balboa. Now to the near side. Puck now panhandled back in there by McCardle. Now worked in behind the cage. It's Brazil to Koklachev. Koklachev will settle it up ahead there to Rupsov. He'll rattle it off the far side boards, but he gave it away. Now Matt Allen slowed down and kind of stomped down there by Peters. Puck played into behind the cage of Balboa. Played, and it missed everybody. It's going to go down for icing on Shreveport. Good pace to this one as we are now 2.5 gone by in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Big shout out to all our lovely Mudbugs fans at Buffalo Wild Wings at Airline Drive in Bossier City. Glad to have you passionate fans with us. Eat some boneless wings for me. I like the Caribbean jerk and hot barbecue myself. I don't need the sauce, but I need some celery and carrots to go along with it. Now to the near side. Quick shot there, blocked. Played back up top. Kept in there by Messick. He'll mail it in there for Postula. Postula lined up with Burke and Helgren. That's Linus Ud Helgren and Joshua Burke. Now played in behind the cage of Balboa. It's Peters. Up along to the far side there to Witherspoon. Now thrown up ahead there to Miller. Miller through the middle of the ice, backhands it in forward. Now scaled up ahead. Here's Amarillo. Here's Aaron White. Near circle, quick shot, stick save. Puck punched out of trouble there by Balboa. Boy, he's been tested early, and Witherspoon will whack it off the far side glass and all the way down the lane for icing. Mudbugs try to get away with the old quick change before that icing was going to get called, and Jacob Pa was having none of it. Your lead official is Caleb Andrade, along with Jacob Pa and Jared Remfo are your linesmen. Face-off battle at one there by Amarillo to the near corner there, White. He'll work it in, thrown through the middle of the slot, picked up there by Kiefer. Played along to the near side there to Sherino. Sherino now tries to get around and kind of just gets tackled down there by Messick. Now to the far side, played back out to center, gaining the blue line from the far side, kicked around, kept in, quick shot, blocked. Now to the near corner. Boy, Amarillo is fast. To the near corner they come, working it in. Good check there by Metcalf. Puck now not out of the zone. Quick wrister there, blocked. To the far side corner, now behind the cage of Balboa. Picked up there by Procopio. He'll pelt it up ahead there for Hutton. Hutton now along the near side. Drops it off there to Gerard. Gerard now lays it back. Quick wrister. Oh, it hit the side of the net. Just behind Glockner off the far side boards. Good check there by Procopio. Uh-oh, odd man rush. Back the other way. Here comes Amarillo through the slot. Under the stick of number 11, Ty Black. Played back up top, waiting. Quick shot there. Save made there by Balboa. Slowed down there by Balboa. He seals it up. Tried to cover up on it as that was Bessick trying to bang it through. Now along the end boards. Mudbugs a little bit on their heels along the near side. Good rub-off on the play there by Gerard wrapping up his man. Now off the near side boards. Mudbugs can't get it out. Quick shot save made there by Balboa as McCardle put the shot on from the right point. Shots right now 6-0 in favor of Amarillo. 15:21 remaining here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Janice Watt at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Quick shot goes wide of Balboa off the far side. Puck now wristed in behind the cage of Balboa. Mudbugs hockey has it. That's Brazil to the far side there to Dickinson. The Ohio State commit now will loft it up into midair. Oh, that's going to be icing on Shreveport. Boy, Coach Soupy's got the "you're driving me up the wall" look towards Dickinson. That was not the way that was designed, and Coach Soupy very irate behind the bench right now. Almost 5 minutes gone by in the opening frame. Mudbugs have yet to register a shot on net. Face-off one there by Amarillo. Quick wrister blocked. Now from the far side, another shot goes wide of Balboa, and it goes all the way down. This one will go all the way down the length of the ice. Malaikin will pick it up. If you've noticed my voice a little bit off tonight, I've battled a sickness the last 3-4 days. I've taken a lot of tea with honey and lemon. I've done all kinds of things. Of course, my halls will keep me alive from the far side. Quick wrister, and it is saved made there by Balboa. Along the far corner there by Puikonen. Yeah, I'm not sure what got a hold of me, but I was drinking a lot of hot liquids like the tea with honey and lemon. I did a lot of throat massages and all kinds of ingredients to try to shake it off, and it has just kind of wrapped me up. I thought I was going to be good to go today, 100%, but it was not the case. just going to have to battle it out. Face off now to the right of Balboa. Shots now 7-0 in favor of the Bulls. 14.5 left here in the first period. Smith now picks up the loose change. Pitchforks it back out to center. The Russian Bear was chasing after, now spun around. Trying to grab it there is Trella. Bounce off the stick there of Peters. Boy, a little bit of collision there. Now along the far side. Throwing up ahead there to Koklachev. Koklachev drops it back there to Miller, and Miller will sweep it into the Amarillo zone. Rubtsov tried to rattle it up top. He got checked from behind. Now through the neutral zone to the near side there to Miller. Miller throws it back to his counterpart. Now back to Miller. And he'll just spear it into the far corner and come off for a line change. Puck picked up there by Deneen. He'll work it around the far side there to Black. Now hassled with there by Sherino. Off the far side boards, Gockler tried to wrist it back in. Now thrown to the middle ice, missed Kiefer's stick. Puck now collared back into the Mudbug zone. Big shout out to the Kiefers tuned in tonight. Right here from Amarillo Civic Center. They made the trip from Colorado Springs. Glad to have Mr. Paul, Miss Andrea Kiefer with us. Now from the top, quick wrister there. Gets the glass. That was a shot there by Messick from the right point. Went awry. 13:20 remaining in the first period. And this has got to be one of those storms the Mudbugs have to weather. And Balboa has looked sharp with 7 saves. Mudbugs trying to get their offense going. Going to take them a little longer than usual this evening. It's always tricky after a long bus ride the night before. Off the far side boards, Brazil's going to grab it. The captain, as they call him, Captain America, in the Mudbugs locker room. Captain America now able to angle it off the near side boards in deep into the Mudbug zone. To the far side now. Good check there. Procopio trying to grab it behind the cage now of Glockner. Off the near side boards, played back out to center. Dickinson now will work it back into his own zone and wait for Brazil, his line mate, to get back and set it up as they'll work this ice, rework their entry into the offensive zone. That's what I was trying to say. Off the near side boards, wristed up ahead there. Here's a chance. Allen, quick wrister save made. Balboa didn't see it, so they score. It is Venegoni's from Allen and Deneen. Balboa had no idea where that rebound was. It was right in front of him, and it was Venegoni who was able to sweep it in. Amarillo 1, Shreveport 0. Time of the goal, 7:33 of the first. Well, that is a tough pill to swallow for Balboa. That's like a catcher not knowing where the ball is. A scary moment, and the Bulls able to cash in. Boy, this could not have been any more worse of a start for Mudbugs hockey. They're outshot 9-0, and they trail in the game 1-0. Puck now worked back into the neutral zone. Venegoni with goal number 27 on the year. Boy, that is a tremendous year that young man is having. 49 points now on the season. Venegoni from Allen and Deneen at 7:33 is the official call. Amarillo 1, Shreveport nothing. Worked into the Mudbug zone. Natty Shack behind the cage of Balboa. 11:40 remaining here in the first. Up ahead there to Miller. Gains the blue line. Throws it toward the net. Swept aside there by Glockner. I'm not sure that's going to be registered as a shot. It won't because it went wide. Good hard check there by Smith. Starting to get physical. Smith now wrapped up there with Venegoni. Those two were tangoing, and it wasn't pretty. Puck now swept into the near corner. Played there by Martizing. Martizing behind the cage. Thrown in front. And it's picked up there by Metcalf off the far side boards. And now, Koklachev, quick wrister, and he scores! Koklachev stayed with it, went around the far side, and the Russian Bear strikes on the Mudbugs' first shot of the game, and this game is tied. Big-time play from the newest commit, Timofey Koklachev. Mudbugs won, Bulls won, unassisted at 8:55. Big response from the Russian Bear. He stayed with it. And the Mudbugs score their first goal on their first shot of the game. For Koklachev, goal number 11 of the year, and let the good times roll. Laissez la bonne rouler for Koklachev. 1 goal, 3 assists on the top prospect, and now he's got a point tonight, unassisted. At 8:55, quick wrister gobbled up there by Balboa. And we got a break in the action. 10:48 to go here in the first. 1-1 is the score. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into Amarillo, Texas. The Russian Bear, Timofey Koklachev, stayed with the puck along that far circle, able to wrist one past Glockner along the blocker side, and it's a 1-1 game. Mudbugs getting outshot 10-1 in this period. Faceoff played back up top, quick wrister blocked. Maybe that's the shot in the arm. Koklachev can provide his team. Thrown up ahead. Here comes Kiefer. Kiefer gets rubbed off on the play. That's going to be a penalty. Penalty coming up to Amarillo. Good job there by Kiefer to draw it. We'll see what the call is. The first penalty of the game will belong to Shreveport. The AEP Swepco power play will get to work. It's head contact is what they're calling. That is a very fortunate call at 9:27, and it's going against Deneen. They're trying to prevent those types of contacts. Metcalf throws it to the net. Stick save made. Rebound chance. Oh, punched that just wide. Mudbugs now trying to keep it in. They will. That's Smith. Thrown up ahead there to Metcalf. Metcalf now to the point. Now Miller will wrist it in. Mudbugs ranked 20th on the power play. It's getting better at 14%. Amarillo's PK, though, second best in the business at 91.8. They're on the far side. Rupsov going to try to grab it. He'll poke it along there to Smith. He'll sweep it around there to Metcalf. Metcalf now to the near corner there to Koklachev. Mudbugs in a 1-1 affair. with 9:53 to go here in the first. Puck now is cleared down the length of the ice. Down to $1:15 left on the head contact penalty. Good draw there by Kiefer. Used his speed and prowess to get that call. Drop back there to Witherspoon. Girard to the middle of the ice from the far side. Quick wrister! Oh, he shot it just wide. That was Weber trying to whack it home. Girard to the far side there to Dickinson. Back to Girard. Girard now off the boards there to Hutton. Hutton will ladle it in. Now Weber going to try to grab it from the end boards. Played back up top to Girard. Girard waits to Dickinson. Crisscross, tic-tac-toe under the stick of Girard. And you can hear Coach Perron saying, stop getting too cute. Play to the far side now. Weber, drop back pass. There to Hutton. Hutton will drop it back there to Dickinson. A quick wrister will get deflected into the near corner. 20 seconds left. Now Witherspoon. Drop to Weber. A shot. Pad stop made there by Glockner. Quick shot there goes wide, and now Amarillo will be able to loft it all the way down the length of the ice. Weber will play it around, Balboa will play to the far side there to Dickinson. Dickinson, a little trouble. He'll wagon wheel it around the near side boards. And we're back to 5-on-5. Mudbugs come up empty on their first power play opportunity. Off the near side boards there to Natty Shack. Natty Shack takes a hard hit up top there by Malaikin. Now off the far side boards, Natty Shack will send it up ahead. Quick wrister, stick save made there by Glockner. That was a tricky bouncer toward the net there by Glockler. Glockler on Glockner, say that 5 times in a row. Off the near side boards to the far side. Quick wrister blocked. Natty Shack wants to run. Natty Shack's got numbers. Natty Shack waits. Natty Shack throws it in front of that. Save made. Rebound chance bouncing around. What a circus save made there by Glockner. Off the near side boards. Waltman a shot. Glove save made there by Glockner. Oh, Glockner did the windmill. Kind of threw his pads up in the air, able to wrestle that bad boy down. And the Mudbugs had a golden opportunity squandered there. With 7:45 to go here in the opening frame. Brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. Mudbugs starting to put that second half push in this first period. Bugs 1, Bulls 1. Now Natty Shack, that was Allen, working in deep along the near corner. Thrown in front, taken there by Rupsoff. Now through the neutral zone, puck popped up into midair. Smith's going to grab it. Smith, he tried to throw it far side, had some space there for Rupsoff. Good body position. Rupsoff through the slot. Quick shot there by Smith. A blocker save made there by Glockner. Shots now 10-7. Mudbugs closing that gap. Mudbugs have gathered the last 7 shots in this game. It's great momentum after the goal from Koklachev. Knifed in there by Sherino. Off the near sideboard, spun around. Kiefer lost it. Thrown to the far side. Hill tried to throw it up ahead. Unable to be handled there by Allen along that far side. Now working his way around. Quick wrister gets the glass. That was Witherspoon with a little dance move, a shake and bake around that far circle. Big shout out to the Witherspoons tuned in tonight from Metamora, Michigan. Glad to have Miss Kathy and Mr. Mark with us. We saw them, of course, the other weekend. It was nice to see them along with members of the Brazil family. Now to the far side, Miller throws it through the net. It gets blocked. To the far side, now played back. Gockler a ripper, and it gets blocked and it ricochets all the way down. Hutton's got to go grab it. All the way down behind the cage of Balboa. Mudbugs settling in nicely after a rough start. 6 minutes left here in the first. It's brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. 1-1 is the score. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show. We'll talk to the Ohio State commit Ryan Dickinson in a one-on-one interview. McCardle a shot blocked there by Weber. McCardle stays with it. McCardle now around the far side. Quick shot. Oh, boy, save made there by Balboa. Now in front of Balboa. Thrown up ahead to the near side there to Hutton. Hutton trying to poke it along. Now whacked at there. Down to the near side. Backhander. Now a penalty coming up. And this one's going against Shreveport. With 5:25 left here in the first. It's a 1-1 affair. Shots now 10-8 in favor of Amarillo. Miller in the box. Looks like a trip at 14:35, and the first choice personnel penalty kill will get to work for the first time this evening. Shreveport ranked 4th best in the league at 89.2%. The Bulls' power play, which was better, is now 9th at 22.2%. They were up around the 7/6 range. They've dropped back now down to 9th. Face-off one there by Shreveport, and the puck is slithered down the length of the ice. Great job there by Waltman, the South Bend, Indiana native. Big shout-out to the Waltmans, too, tonight from Indiana. Miss Gail, Mr. Dave, all the Waltman siblings. Glad to have them with us. Uh-oh. Mudbugs might have got away with a trip there as Venegoni went flying. Now thrown through the slot. Puikonen has it. He'll power it around the near side. Now Mertizing slows it down from the near half wall. He'll delve it in back to Mertizing. Mertizing drop back there to Carlin. Carlin now at the top. Back to Mertizing. He waits. Throws to the near side. Waits. Throws in front. Save made there by Balboa. Now another shot blocked. Holding their zone now. Mertizing. Drop back to Carlin. Carlin to the far side. Waiting. Throwing it toward the net. Glove save made there by Balboa as Messick threw a missiler toward the net. Should I say threw a missile toward the net? It is tough to work when you're sick, but I'm going to try to battle this baby out. We've all done it, and I will get through it as best I can with 4:31 to go here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Face-off one there by Amarillo. They have it. One-timer by Malaikin scores. Boy, that was a rocketing shot from Malaikin. It might have grazed off the shoulder of Balboa. It goes top shelf to hit the crossbar, and it goes in to beat Balboa. Tough luck goal for Balboa. And Amarillo's back up ahead 2-1 at 15:34. Power play goal for Malaikin. That was a screamer toward Balboa. And it's Malaikin's goal. It's 2-1. Malaikin with just goal number 2 on the year. This one's a power play goal. The assists go to Jack Messick and Ty Black. Boy, it is going to be another shootout, it appears, here in this South Showdown. Face-off one there by Shreveport. Now a quick shot through the slot. Glove save as Hutton went right through the slot. So Amarillo regains the lead on the power play tally. Face-off battle won there by Amarillo. To the far side it goes there to Deneen. Picked off. Behind the cage there was Kiefer to the near corner. To Sherino. Sherino works the perimeter. Sherino holds the zone. Sherino now works it in there to Witherspoon. Witherspoon now along the near corner. Drop back there to Sherino. Oh, Sherino couldn't work it towards the net. And now White directs it to the far side there to Trella. Quick wrister blocked. And the net comes off. Whoa, no whistle. There's got to be a whistle, and now there is. That was an Amarillo that knocked off that net. White is trying to plead that my guy was pushed into the net. Caleb Andretti was not interested in what White had to say. With 3:40 now remaining here in this first period. Bulls 2, the Bugs 1. I'm Chet Yoder bringing you all this exciting action live here from Amarillo, Texas. Face-off battle at one there by Amarillo. Off the far side boards. Good hard check there by Metcalf. Now behind the cage, Gerard's clearing attempt got blocked. To the near side. There to Smith. Smith now throws it up ahead. There to Gerard. Gerard spins it around. Gerard now getting yanked around there by Bessick. And a battle along the far side. Hard hitting going on. Getting roughed up a bit there was Smith. And you could see Coach Soupy pleading for a call. Well, I can. I'm not sure about you, but it's weird a little bit in this setup here in Amarillo. I'm actually behind the Mudbugs bench. Usually I'm facing them. Now, Mudbugs get onside as they're able to saucer it into the near corner. Oh, what a hard check! And down he goes, and I think a penalty is coming up to Amarillo. A vicious hit on Koklachev. And now pushing and shoving, and Koklachev favoring, I believe it's an upper body. And we're going to need some medical attention on the Russian Bear. Oh, this isn't good. Koklachev, who had a fantastic week committing to the American International College just the other day after a 4-point top prospects week, and now Smith starting to chirp away at the bench. Boy, Jacob Smith's got to cool it. Harley Gray now on the task. He's going to have to get Koklachev into the back for possibly some repairs. And now Malaikin starting to bark away at Dickinson. Dickinson starting to jaw back out. Another classy confrontation here. It's a cozy little crowd here in the Amarillo Civic Center. Oh, I can read Ryan Dickinson's lips, but I can't repeat it. The weirdest thing is Malaikin and Koklachev are good friends. They're both from Russia, and they know each other for the last couple of years. And that's what really shocks me about Malaikin going in hard on Koklachev. But it's an intense game, play with a lot of emotion. Koklachev gets back out of his seat. Now, are we going to get a 10-minute or are we going to get a game misconduct? We're going to get this sorted out. Well, whatever we know, it's going to be a full 5-minute power play for Bugs hockey. So this is going to be a huge opportunity for the Bugs to go large as they're trailing 2-1. I'm not saying anything about Malaikin's character. I mean, this game is played with a lot of emotion. I'm sure Malaikin did not intend to injure him, but so it is a game misconduct at 17-15 on Malaikin. So he is done for the night. Full 5-minute power play for Bugs hockey. And now Rocky Russo is starting to spew out a shower towards the Zebras. The impact of that hit along the near side was vicious. And I will say this, Malaikin, I know, did not intend to injure Koklachev. Those two guys are good friends. They're both from Moscow. They've known each other for the last couple of years, really more closely now than ever, but they've known each other in Russia as well. They are good friends, and I'm sure Malaikin will talk to Koklachev at some point after the game. Just a tough game. Lots of worried Mudbugs fans wherever you may be. This is a tense time, but an opportunistic time as Koklachev stays in the game. That's good for now. Mudbugs hockey will be back at home at February 28th. It is guaranteed win night. Bugs beat the Jacks, or you get a free ticket to the February 29th game. All paid tickets for Friday night's game could be redeemed for a free ticket to Saturday's game. Give us a call at 318-636-7094 for all the information on guaranteed win night, February 28th at George's Pond. Mudbugs take on the Jackalopes at 7-11. Off the near side, played up ahead there to Sherino. Oh, it was a delayed offsides. And this Swepco power play has not started out the way the Mudbugs would have liked. This is a huge momentum swing, and can the Mudbugs take advantage? 4:20 remaining on the lengthy major penalty on Amarillo. Down to 2 minutes left here in the first. Carlin's got it, and Carlin will whip it out of the zone. Miller and the Mudbugs got to take their time, yet when you got a 5-minute power play, you can score as many goals as you want because the guy's got to be a man down for all the full 5. Dickinson throws it toward the net, blocked. Gerard has it. Thrown back up top to Hutton. Hutton holds the zone. Hutton now. There to Gerard. Gerard works it in deep there to Witherspoon. Witherspoon now around to the near corner. Back up top there to Hutton. Hutton now at the left point. Over to Dickinson. Dickinson, one-time blast there by Gerard. Save made. Rebound chance. Oh, boy, trying to go through the legs there was Witherspoon. It was a stick save made there by Glockner. 1:15 left here in the first. 2-1 lead for Amarillo. Quick one-timer there by Dickinson, blocked, and the puck is cleared down the length of the ice. All the way down, slowed down there by Balboa. Down to a minute left here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Great news to see the Russian Bear back on the ice. That's Timofey Koklachev after what was a vicious hit that had him lying on the ice for really more seconds than anybody would have liked to see behind the cage. Carlin tries to clear it. He can't. Mudbugs now hold the zone. Koklachev worked in deep. Koklachev from the far half wall. Now into the far side, played back up top to Metcalf. Metcalf saucers it in, slowed down there by Smith. Now Koklachev held on to a bit along the near corner. Mudbugs trying to grab it with 25 seconds. Miller going to work it out of the zone. Miller's got some space. Thrown in front. Save made. Oh, no, and the puck was blocked and cleared down the length of the ice. 15 seconds remaining here in the first. One last attack, maybe. Metcalf off the far side gave it away. And now Allen will hold it. Allen will spin it around. Here's a chance. Trella, shot blocker save made there by Balboa. And that'll do it for the first period. Mudbugs will have 2:15 left on a major penalty to Gagik Malaikin after a vicious boarding major that was assessed to him. The score after one period of play. It's Amarillo 2, Shreveport 1. Stick around for a one-on-one conversation I've had with Ryan Dickinson, the Ohio State Buckeye commit. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to bayoublasters.com.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Brookshires Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show here in Amarillo, joined by one of my favorites, a guy that I've grown close to, not only personally but on a professional basis in the last couple of years. Mudbugs blue liner Ryan Dickinson. Dickie, first of all, thanks for the time. I appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me, Chad. I appreciate it.
Well, first off, committed to the Ohio State University to play hockey up there. First of all, congratulations, and talk about how it all kind of came about and how the process kind of unraveled.
So after the showcase, I actually met with Soupy and Coach Rich, and they had told me that Ohio State had expressed interest for me, and I hadn't really heard anything, maybe an email once a month, and then they gave me a shout and gave me a call and said they wanted to bring me on an official visit, and I was stoked. I was really excited. So then, yeah, that's kind of where it all got going.
Did that process, so you said it happened after the showcase, was there any kind of stress, obviously with this being your final year in juniors, just kind of going through that process, hoping, God, I hope it doesn't fall through?
Yeah, there was a lot of stress actually. It was a pretty hard time, honestly. Last year junior, and you're thinking about your future and where you're going to continue your education in hockey, and I was fortunate enough that I was able to be a part of a really good team and help this team, and they liked what they saw from me, so I was very lucky.
On your visit to Ohio State, kind of talk about what stuck out at you.
Everything was world class there. The campus was beautiful, and then the facilities were unbelievable, and the coaching staff really made me feel at home and made me feel welcome. So that was a big thing for me.
Did you make sure they had a Normatec? I know you need one of those.
They do have the Normatecs. Yes, sir.
We're talking to Ryan Dickinson here on the Brookshires Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You talk about being in the NOL for 4 years. There's a lot of highs and lows. There's a lot of roller coasters. I'm sure your story isn't any different than any others. Yeah. Was there any times where you're like, what am I doing? Is this ever going to work out? Yeah. Do I want to keep playing hockey and try to shoot for something?
Yeah, absolutely. It was really hard. I was kind of bouncing around from teams, and then finally found a home here in Shreveport, and then I was a part of a really good team here last year that went to Game 5 of the division finals, and I actually had a really good job opportunity with TPH that came up, but I was like, been doing this for 3 years my whole life, and I'm really passionate about it, so why stop here? And I was like, I'm going to be a part of an unbelievable group of guys, so why not go be a part of something special?
You're an only child, and one thing that I've grown close to is your mom and dad, Mr. Tom and Miss Shannon. They make me feel pretty good on days where maybe I'm having a long day. I'm sure you are their world. Talk about what your mom and dad mean to you, especially your mom. She's obviously very vocal.
I'm extremely close with both my parents. They're everything for me, my support system. Anytime I'm down, I can call them, and they just always have unbelievable words of wisdom to lift me up, and I'd honestly be lost without them. I love them to death.
Talk about Ohio State. The one thing that sticks out is that your former teammate, friend, C.J. Regula, plays for them. So obviously, have you been in contact with him? I'm sure you saw him. How's he doing, and what was it like kind of reconnecting with him?
Yeah, it was really awesome to see Regs again. I also have two other buddies there, Dalton Messina and Ryan Snowden. I'm really close with those guys as well, and I didn't get to see them on my visit, but I did see Regs, and he was awesome, and I went to dinner with him that night, and he was super happy that we were going to be teammates again.
I know he had that nasty upper body injury that was obviously being talked about by many, and I hate to see any Mudbug go down. What's the status on him?
So when I saw Regs, he could finally take his neck brace off, and he was able to skate that morning actually. And he said he was just kind of finding his legs again, and he was fully functional, and I was just really, really happy to see that he was making a full recovery.
You know, you look at this team and where they are in the standings, and I'm not going to make anybody feel stupid, but Lone Star and Amarillo seem like they're a little bit distant to catch as far as trying to get one of those top two spots. Is that even a big deal for you guys?
Yeah, honestly, I just think if we could catch them in the points and gain home ice with our fans, it would be incredible. But we have a group of guys that's really confident in ourselves, and we know that we can go on the road if we have to and go into those buildings and beat those teams. So we're pretty confident rolling into playoffs here.
You've played alongside David Brazil for, I would say, 99.9% of the games you guys have been on. Talk about the chemistry you've built with him. He's obviously a younger guy. He's the captain of the team. Yeah. He's been that leader, that confidant, so to speak. Yeah. Just talk about what he means to you and the chemistry you guys built together.
Dave's one of my best friends on the team and my D partner, which is really special. And Dave's honestly like one of the best human beings I've ever met in my life. He'd do anything for you. He'd give his shirt off the back for you, and he's been an unbelievable leader for our room and keeping guys on the right track and leading by example, but also vocally as well. And it's really impressive out of him in his second year, and he's really been finding his groove, and I'm really excited for his future.
You know, people have always talked about guys who get committed kind of have a tendency to drop off, or their numbers kind of go down, so to speak. For you, I look at you as a guy who gets extra motivated, and that's even hard to even fathom because you're probably one of the most motivated guys I've ever been around. How do you go into it now with that commitment on the backside now?
Honestly, I'm just trying not to think about it. And if I were to think about it, it would just be from the standpoint of now I have to go in and I have to recreate myself at a different program, and I have to take advantage of every single day. But at the same time, I'm a part of a really special group, and I love this team, and I'd be beyond disappointed with myself if I gave anything less than 110%.
We're talking to Mudbugs blue liner Ryan Dickinson here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. Ohio State, obviously you're a Michigan guy. Was that kind of an interesting dynamic, which obviously you have a lot of friends in Michigan?
Yeah, I have a lot of close buddies who are actually from the Ann Arbor region, and they're Michigan fans at heart. And one of my buddies, Blade Jenkins, he's an NHL draft pick, but he was actually committed to Michigan, so they've been giving me a hard time. But kind of with my personality, I kind of like being the villain a little bit, so it'll be fun.
I know you lost your grandpa, and obviously a big staple in the NHL. Losing him was obviously tough, but talk about his inspiration and what he's meant for you, because obviously his spirit is always there with you.
Yeah, absolutely. My Papa Bill was a huge part of my hockey all throughout my life, and he watched all my games, and sometimes he would just listen in and listen to you chat. But losing him was really tough. Definitely wasn't easy, but I'm a man of faith, and I know that he's with me every day, and just kind of playing hockey for him now.
You talk about the Robertson Cup. How much does that get talked about now? Is that something that guys are talking about all season, or is that something that guys are just kind of waiting until we get there?
We talked about it from day one at training camp. I think if you go into a season with the mindset of doing anything less than winning a championship, I think you're letting yourself down. So that was something with our group, and with Soupy and Rich and Muskie, we kind of harped like we're going to win a Robbie this year, and we have a really deep group of really talented hockey players, and we know we have the room to do it.
I know this is your final year, and and I'm sure I'll probably talk to you somewhere down the road later on the season. But I wanted to say, first of all, thank you for the friendship. I appreciate the relationship very much. Some players I'm just closer to than others. It's just what it is. And thank you for the time as always, and good luck the rest of the way.
Absolutely, Chad. Thank you very much.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show, joined by one of our favorites, our corporate partner, man behind Chipotle Mexican Grill, our general manager, Chuckie Landry. Chuck, thanks for the time. We appreciate you coming on.
No problem, man. It's good being here with you.
Just talk about this partnership with the Mudbugs. It started last year, and it just kind of blossomed from there.
Yes, it did. It's taken me about 2.5 years to get the corporate sponsorship, but we finally had made things happen, and and it's been amazing. The Mudbugs do a lot for us, advertising for us, word of mouth and stuff like that. So, our customer base has really grown since the guys have been here. They come here 4 days a week when they're in town.
What's the popular dish that you see guys get?
They like the chicken bowls. Extra chicken, white rice, chips and guac.
Do you guys ever run out?
No. I make sure that I know when they're coming so we don't run out of food.
One thing you've done besides Chipotle is take on being a billet dad. Talk about the three. You got three players. You got Brett Postula, Giannis Vizbelis, and Alexi Girard. Who's the most difficult out of those three?
Alexi Girard. He's great. Alexi's. I don't know how to say it. He's special.
You understand him because he always says your accent's a little tough. I'm like, dude, yours isn't exactly clean either.
Oh yeah, he has a hard time with Alexa at my house. He always fusses at her. He's asking her to play songs, and she don't understand. She's always saying, "I do not understand that."
How has it been just building the guys? You obviously have that pool in the back. Have they been able to utilize that? Have you been able to feed them? What's been the whole environment?
Yeah, they use the pool a lot, especially on Sundays after games when they're home. We never have just our guys at the house on Sundays. It's like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sometimes it's all of them. It's amazing. Not to take nothing away from my kids, but having these three guys live with me makes me miss my kids a little less.
We're talking to Chuckie Landry from Chipotle Mexican Grill on Shreveport, one of our corporate partners of the Mudbugs. Talk about how business has been for Chipotle, just outside the guys.
Business has been tremendous. My store, when I took over this store, it wasn't doing too great, but now it's amazing. We've tripled sales in 2 years. I think word of mouth, the Mudbugs come here, so people come here to eat, maybe thinking they'll get to see them. And a lot of times they do at lunchtime.
One big thing that you guys are kind of displaying, carne asada. Talk about what it's like and how has business been since that?
Carne asada has taken off, The sad thing is it's only for a limited time. It has kind of replaced our normal steak, but it's amazing. People come in and ask for it. A lot of the guys come in and ask for it. They were the first ones to get to sample it before we rolled it out here.
What do you like to eat? Do you eat Chipotle? Because I know guys who run their own restaurant have special orders,
or eat somewhere else? What's your go-to meal?
I eat Chipotle every day when I work. Sometimes when I'm not off, I'll stop in and eat brown rice chicken, and that's about it. No extras. I just eat brown rice and chicken.
How much do you support the Mudbugs? I see you at a lot of the games. Obviously, you've taken a great investment in hockey.
Yeah, I support them 100%, man. I try to go to every game. I try to make the out-of-town games when I can. I just whatever I can do for them.
Can you talk about Sarah Willite just real quick? She's our regional manager. Right. We see her about every other week. She does a lot of great things. She was also one of the integral pieces behind this partnership.
Right. Yeah, Sarah's our field leader. She's in charge of 8 restaurants. She pretty much got the ball rolling on the corporate sponsorship, and she made things happen for us. She got with Rich Perrant, and they kind of I don't know the word I'm looking for. They got together and they made things happen. They, just made this corporate sponsorship amazing.
Richie Perrant likes to take sole responsibility of starting this relationship. Is that true?
I guess not. he can try and take the credit. But no, man, he's been an integral part. Young Richie, he's one of the first guys I met when I came to this restaurant. When I was in Bossier, I met some of the guys, but when I came here, we started the sponsorship, just the partnership and everything, and it just kind of blossomed from there.
That's Chuckie Landry. Man, we appreciate you, all the support for the Mudbugs. Just keep doing what you're doing. We really thank you, and thank you for the time.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you, Chet Lee.
We'll have more after these messages. This is the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Welcome back into Amarillo, Texas. You might have heard Chuckie Landry from our good friends at Chipotle Mexican Grill call me Chetley. That was a nickname that was created by one Jason Rent, our former assistant general manager, and somehow it has stuck like glue. And I'm not talking about that country song, which I love so much. Back to Amarillo, Texas. Shots 14-11 in favor of Amarillo. 2:15 left on the major penalty on Amarillo. A 5-minute power play now. 2:15 left in that baby. It is Amarillo 2, Shreveport 1. This is the DeFata and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services second period. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. February 29th, the Mudbugs take on the Jacks. It is Tre'Davious White in person game. I like to call it Trey White night. He is going to be in the house again. Of course, a Buffalo Bill, a known Louisianan, and a man who knows a whole lot about goaltending. You want to see him live in person, get your tickets now by giving us a call at 636-7094. I'm sorry, working sick is unbelievably bad. 318-636-7094. $10 group rates. You can call Kimberly Jack. She's one of the best in the business, along with Lauren Keith at, once again, that number, 318-636-7094, extension 103 or 102. Mudbugs now skate from left to right to open up the second period. A little bit of confusion on the Mudbugs bench. Burke is in the box serving it. Malikin is done for the night. Mudbugs short, the Bulls are short a blue liner as an upper body, or rather a flu was dealt to Lori Surdy, so he is sick. That flu is going around really everywhere. The puck is speared. Look out, folks, to my left as Amarillo able to clear it out of play. That one came whistling into the stands. We are down now to $1:57 left on this major power play brought to you by AEP Swepco. Face-off one there by Shreveport. Metcalf along to the near corner. Metcalf now. Tippy-toed back up top there to Miller. Mudbugs got to hurry. Now to the far circle. Back up top to Miller. Miller now. Over to Metcalf, a shot blocked. Not much space there to the near corner. Swept back up to Metcalf, intercepted, and the puck is drifted down the length of the ice. 90 seconds left on this major power play for Mudbugs hockey. This would be a huge missed opportunity. Can the Mudbugs take advantage, though? Rubsoff rattle into the near corner there to Gerard. Gerard rubbed off the play there by McCardle along the inboards. Puck is tied up. A minute gone by here in the second. 2-1 lead for Amarillo. Mudbugs trying to shake the biscuit out. That's Hutton. Hutton now back up top. It goes there to Dickinson. Worked in deep. Somebody got hurt. Now from the far circle. Quick shot there through traffic. Got blocked. Boy, there is a hurt Mudbug. Now back up top to Dickinson. 50 seconds left now on the power play. Off to the far side there to Hutton. Hutton mishandled it. He gave it away. And now Amarillo back the other way. Thrown across. Too far there for Puikonen. Puikonen now. Puck stolen away and the Mudbugs have it. One last attack here for Shreveport as we're down now to 30 seconds left on this AEP Swepco power play. To the middle of the ice there to Dickinson. He'll curl it back. Throw it up ahead there to Weber. Weber with a burst of speed. Weber throws it toward the net. Glove save made there by Glockner. But that was a good play there as Weber was able to split the D. At the very least, the Mudbugs will get that face-off deep into the offensive zone. Face off in the near circle. Weber, whack it back up top to Dickinson. Dickinson has it. Thrown across now. Penalty almost coming to an end. Dickinson's got to get back into the zone. Thrown back up top to Dickinson. He waits. One-timer there. Goes wide. Weber, a shot blocked. Dickinson from the far end along the end boards. Penalty is over. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Witherspoon along the far side. The Mudbugs come up empty on a 5-minute major. To the far side. Witherspoon has it. Mudbugs trying to get some momentum here. Keep it. Brazil try to whisk it in. And Amarillo has numbers back the other way. 3-on-2. Drop back. Quick shot. Score. That was off of Bessick from the far side. And I believe it beat Balboa along the 5-hole. 3-1 Amarillo, and that is a backbreaker. It's rather Allen who's able to tip it in. And the goal comes at 2:37 of the second. The Mudbugs come up empty on their 5-minute power play, and they give one up along the other end. What a swing against Mudbugs hockey. Mudbugs back down a pair. And that one could be one that Balboa would tell you he wants to stop. Boy, Matt Allen having an unbelievable year. Leads the team now with 52 points. His 23rd goal of the year. The assist from Bessick and Tung. And it comes at 2:37. And the Mudbugs are now trailing by a pair. And this is really adversity time for Mudbugs hockey. Because if you think about it, it's really a 2-goal swing. They had a chance to tie it or go really large on a 5-minute major that was squandered, and now they give up a goal back on the other end so quickly, and now they got to rally back. Mudbugs have been in this spot before, though. Played back now to the left point there to Peters. Throws it back there to Gockler, and the puck was kind of tipped back out to center. Now batted down there by Messick. 2-on-1, back the other way. Quick wrister goes wide of Balboa. Well, that was a quick shot there, back the other way. Now from the far side, and Dickinson comes in offsides. It is a cozy crowd here in Amarillo, to say the least. It's good to have the Kiefers making the trip. It's a close one for them from Colorado Springs. Face up just outside the Amarillo blue line. And now a backhand shot from the far side. Save made there by Glockner. Pretty routine stop for him. Now puck is worked in to the Bulls zone. Good hard check there by Dickinson. Kicked around there by Puikonen. Now loose change picked up there by Captain America, David Brazil. Thrown up ahead there to Brazil. Brazil's got to make something happen as he bangs it off the far side boards. Gets hit on his bottom through the neutral zone. Now back to Dickinson, the Brighton, Michigan native. Hope you enjoyed that one-on-one interview I had with him in our first period. First intermission, rather. And now a backhand shot. There is a fight going on. Penalties are coming up. It was Dickinson and Puikonen tied up like a couple of love bugs in the month of August. Oh, boy. And now Puikonen won't let go. I think they're both going. At 4:29. Boy, something got a hold of those two. Got tangled up like a bad game of Twister. Those are two big boys, too. Puikonen 6'3", 205. Dickinson 6'4", 205. Wait a minute here. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Dickinson thought he was... Well, Dickinson didn't think he was taking a penalty. We'll get the calls. I think there's two of them coming up. We're not sure what exactly transpired there, but they were both on top of each other. Like a Shakespearean movie. I think there's going to be an extra one on Dickinson. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, so there was something that transpired on Witherspoon along that near corner, and now Dickinson starting to chirp away at Rocky Russo. So they're going to get Witherspoon for an additional roughing call. So Amarillo will be on the power play at 4:29. I was too busy watching Puikonen and Dickinson doing God knows what with each other, while Witherspoon was getting frisky on his own. It's just, oh boy, a little angry hockey here in Amarillo, Texas, and we're so glad to have you with us. Face-off one there by Amarillo, played back up top to Carlin. To the near side there to Venagoni. Played back up top to Carlin. To the far side, now back to Carlin. Carlin, one-time shot there by Venagoni. Got blocked. Good job there by the Mudbugs to seal it up. That was Miller along the space. Now Miller back the other way. Good job there by Waltman to kind of carry it into the Amarillo zone. Now to the far side. Gaining the blue line is Venagoni. He's got a goal earlier tonight. Venagoni now whips it around, back up top to Carlin. To the far side, there to Bessick. Thrown in front, redirected just wide. Boy, the next goal is going to be a big one in this game. Mudbugs cannot fall any further behind. Now, puck stuck along the near side walls. Played back up top to Carlin. Carlin now to Bessick. Back to Carlin. Quick shot there by Venegoni. Stick save made there by Balboa. Puck now banked back up top to Bessick. Now to the near corner there to Venegoni. Throwing it back door. Ricochet score. That's Aaron White in front. Just a tough bounce against Balboa. And it's White who's able to wrist it home. Power play goal. 4-1 Amarillo. Just a tough bounce. And it is Aaron White who gets the goal. Assisted by Venegoni and Carlin. And it comes at 5:40 of the second. Just a tough bounce. And the Mudbugs are trailing 4-1. Mudbugs have the face-off win. Mudbugs now around the far side. Quick wrister, stick save made. Rebound chance. Banked around. Intercepted. Amarillo back the other way. Intercepted there by Brazil. Off the far side boards. Mudbugs now trailing by 3. Off the near side boards. Up ahead there to Rupsoff. Rupsoff will drop it off there to Koklachev, and Mudbugs can't hold the zone. Boy, Amarillo takes advantage of every inch you give them. They are up 4-1. Mudbugs have plenty of time. They're going to have to start chipping away. They're going to try to claw this mountain along to the near side. The speedy number 13, Devin Tung, able to tap it in now behind the cage. Hutton off the far side boards all the way down. This one's going to be played on net, so no icing. Now to the near side. Trella will work it back out to center, and the puck redirects out of play. I want to thank all our billets for everything they do for 2019-2020 Mudbugs hockey. Big thanks to Dave Bricata and Casey Ryan and family. Zach and Jordan Schoen family. Lydia Davis. Mr. Levi and Charlie Dew and family. Jordan and Lindsay Gamble. Jim Hacker. Miss Sue Hammock. I love that chocolate milkshake. I could use one right now. It's quite hot in Amarillo. Spencer and Candace Hardy and family. Brian and Kristen Hill and family. Anna and Jennifer Horton. Chuck Landry from Chipotle Mexican Grill will give you the rest of the list and our next stoppage. Off the far side, puck wristed in deep into the Mudbug zone. Now, intercepted there by Kiefer. Kiefer's got it now with a burst of speed. Here comes Kiefer around the far side. Kiefer now works it in deep. Gets roughed up a bit. Quick shot there, gets blocked. And a shot there by Witherspoon. Now, Sharina will pop it up into midair. Touched by a high stick, now touched up there by Amarillo. Puikonen will pelt it in to the Mudbug zone. 4-1 lead for Amarillo. Gerard works it in to the near corner. Now slithered around to the far side. Mudbugs hold the zone, that's Metcalf. He'll yank it in along that far corner, and now the puck is possessed there by Messick. Up along to the far side, off the far side boards, Miller will grab it. Miller will power it off the far side window. And Waltman was in on the forecheck. The pass up ahead there by Amarillo gets picked off there by Miller. Now scooted along through the middle of the ice. Waltman to Natty Shack. Touched up ahead there to Miller. Dropped off there to Nichols. Dropped back to Natty Shack. Quick shot, glove save made there by Glockner. A break in the action. 11:47 to go here in the second. It's Amarillo 4, Shreveport 1. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into Amarillo, Texas. It's a 4-1 lead for Bulls hockey. Mudbugs Hockey Night brought to you by Scuba Ventures. You can learn and dive and take trips into Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. They offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Give them a call during business hours at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com. Our next Dive with the Bugs event, which features 5 Mudbugs players scuba diving with Mudbugs fans who can come out to 2815 Mackey Lane, will be on March 18th from 7 to 9. You want to be there to get ready to get in the water with the Mudbugs. Dive with the Bugs, March 18th from 7 to 9. Mark it on your calendar. Thrown up around now off the near side boards. Trella's got it. Trella now from the near circle. Quick wrister hit the post. Oh, and redirected right back to Balboa, and he made the save. That's a break from Balboa, as he will cover it up. Mudbugs with a little luck there, as Trella rings the iron. Mudbugs just cannot think about trying to get it all at once. Just got to start chipping away. Now sitting on the puck there is Tongue, and we got a whistle. I want to thank the rest of our billet families. Didn't finish that list. Karen Mitchell and family. Martin and Carla Mueller never miss a game. Those are wonderful folks. Scott and Karen Muskin and family. Once again, wonderful folks. Kyle and Paige Porter. They're absolutely wonderful folks. Randy and Tanya Reeves. They're unbelievable wonderful folks. Miss Joanne Seaman, one of our most ageless, wonderful women in the Mudbugs Nation. Thank you for everything you do. Don and Janice Watt and family. They're unbelievably fantastic. Ross and Leslie Whitaker and family. They are absolutely remarkable for everything they do. Thank you for the 2019-2020 billets. Hashtag love our billets. Boy, the Mudbugs bench up in arms as Smith got rubbed off on the play, and now pushing and shoving, and we got a penalty coming up. Boy, tension's flaring now. Dickinson starting to jaw-jack. This one's going against Amarillo. The Mudbugs are going to have a chance here. Slashing at 8:44. Are they going to even it up? It comes at 8:44. And the penalty's going against Devin Tongue. So here's your chance, Mudbugs hockey, to try to climb back in this game. And I'm thinking the way this game's going with 11:16 remaining here in the second, brought to you by DeFata and Associates, this is a perfect chance for the Mudbugs to get back in it. Dickinson to Hutton. He'll sweep it in behind the cage. There for Witherspoon. To the far side, back to Hutton. Thrown back up top, kicked around there by Dickinson. He'll kick it back to his stick now, dropped off there to Hutton. Hutton now works. Hutton now from the left point, delves it over to Dickinson. He whiffed on the pass, and now to the near shot, and puck is now shot back out to center. Boy, Mudbugs just sluggish tonight as the puck now blasted in along the high glass, kept in there by Hutton. Hutton now, trouble handling it. Hutton stays with it. Dropped off there to Koklichev through the slot. Quick shot there by Witherspoon. Didn't get any of it. And the puck is spanked down the length of the ice. Excuse me. God bless me as Metcalf has it behind the cage of Balboa. God looking to bless the Bugs here as Smith comes in. Quick shot gets blocked. Mudbugs have it. That's Miller from the left point. He'll delve it into the near corner. Metcalf trying to grab it, and the puck is banked off the near side boards down the length of the ice. Midway marker of the second. 4-1 lead for Amarillo. Oh, a high stick on Koklachev. Everybody's screaming on that Mudbugs bench looking for a call. Amarillo from the right point. They'll just work it in deep. Boy, the Mudbugs are totally scattered right now as the biscuit is given away. Boy, thrown up ahead there to Puikonen. Dropped off there to Trella. A shot. It goes off the stick of Balboa. Boy, the Mudbugs power play is out of sync tonight. Miller's got it. The Mudbugs are disoriented right now. They've got to get back on the same page here as the penalty is over with 5-on-5 hockey back. Boy, the Mudbugs need to regroup right now. They need a regroup, a reboot. And now everybody kind of getting on the back of Renfro, our linesman, who he kind of blew a tire there. You know, these referees do an outstanding job. The officiating is just not easy. They don't take a shift off. They have to do the whole period, and it's not easy. I'd say overall the North American Hockey League officiating crew has really done an outstanding job. It's just not easy getting every call right, and I know some calls are going to go against the Mudbugs or whoever, and it's just not easy. It's got to commend them for their efforts, and I can't speak any more highly of the officiating staff that I've built a relationship with for at least most of them. Out of the near side there to Gockler. Gockler has it. Gockler now will wrist it in along the near corner. Along to the far side there to Gockler. Gockler now will drop it off there to Hutton as, boy, Gockler got ransacked out of the play. Now to the far corner. Hutton cannot work it off the walls into his possession. Now pinching the zone a little bit there is Brazil. Thrown up ahead, 2-on-1. Mudbugs got caught. Waiting Black whiffed on the shot. Threw it toward the net. Now back up top. Quick shot there. Stick save made there by Balboa on a shot there by Martizing. Now along the end boards. Along to the near side. Brazil will bang it into the far corner. Shots right now 20-19 in favor of Amarillo, but they got a 4-1 edge. It's Joshua Burke, fourth line work here for Rocky Russo. Off the far side boards all the way down. Should be icing on Shreveport, and it will be. Coach Soupy trying to stay calm and cool behind there. And he knows that there's plenty of time in this game, and the Mudbugs have come back on 2 occasions, trailing by 2 goals, but you're not going to be able to conquer that mountain every time. At least that's what it feels like. Oh, boy, hip check there as Miller got shooken off the puck. Puck shaken back into the Mudbug zone. Now off the far side boards. Now from the high slot, quick wrister gets blocked. To the far side there to Allen. Worked in deep there to Puikonen. Now bumped off the puck there was Peters. Balboa covers up on the hot potato. And we got a break in the action. Timofey Koklachev with your State Farm Drive of the game, brought to you by Ben Tolis from State Farm. Get the best car insurance by giving him a call at 318-688-1522. Face-off won there by Bugs Hockey. Now to the near side. Metcalf trying to work it out. Waltman can't get it out. Intercepted. Trella from the near corner throws it in front. And a couple of bodies. Now Allen, quick shot goes wide from the far side. Gerard tries to grab it from the far corner. Stays with it, trying to shake off his man. Puck now played back up top, thrown in front. Poke checked away there by Balboa. Hard hit as Waltman gets hit in the boards. Thrown up ahead. Through the neutral zone. To the near side there to Bessick. He'll bang it back out to center as we're down to 6:35 and counting here in the second. It's a 4-1 lead for the Bulls. Martizzi from the near corner. Thrown in front. Puck now banked off the near side boards all the way down. This one will go down for icing, which got waved off. Now Black will lead the charge there with Martizzi. Martizzi hits hard. Oh, boy. It's like Koklachev ran into Rubtsov accidentally. Those two went down. Now from the far corner, quick shot goes wide. Now thrown back up top now to Deneen. Now back up top, quick shot, redirected on its way through, held onto the stick there was Black. Boy, Gockler got away with one. Now along to the near side, in front of the Mudbugs bench, and we got a whistle. So that puck came out of play. Boy, they looks like there is lots of frustration on that Mudbugs bench. I've been on benches like that. Those sometimes can take just one big play, one big hit to kind of spark that bench that, hey, we can do this. Mudbugs lacking just a little bit of confidence right now. They've got to get some kind of confidence boost going here in the last 5:40 left here in the second. Procopio is there. He had 5 points the other weekend, 6 points overall last series. Maybe he's your shot in the dark here. Boy, he has been a spark plug, especially of late. Big shout out to Miss Lisa Procopio. Tuned in from Grosse Pointe, Michigan. Watching from afar, but never not watching. Behind the cage of Balboa. Along to the near corner. Played back up top to Carlin. Thrown across. Quick shot blocked. A lot of bodies in front. That was Gockler and Hutton. Now from the far side, White back up top to Carlin. Arister score. (5-1) Amarillo. And this game's getting away from Shreveport. And Richie Perrant's coming in. Mason Balboa's night is unfortunately over. It's Carlin's goal at 14:58. It comes from Allen and McCardle. The Mudbugs are going to try to look for a spark here as they're going to switch up their netminder. And just sometimes that can be all you need. Mudbugs might need a whole lot more, though. The Bulls 5, the Bugs 1. This game has kind of come unraveled for Shreveport in a hurry. The goal from Carlin at 14:58. Now Kiefer works it in along that far side. Carlin's 10th from Allen and McCardle. Mudbugs, Miller a shot blocked. Back out to center. Amarillo 5, Shreveport 1. Thrown up ahead. Off the near side boards. Circled around there, kept in there by Sharina. Try to work it in deep. White now will whisk it on net. Save made there by Perrant. So Perrant in the game, and what a load for Perrant. This is his 4th game this week. Played 2 in the top prospects. He was part of 2 games, so just a busy week for him, but I'm sure he's okay. From the far side, didn't play 2 full games, rather. Now Trella from the far side. Quick wrister goes wide of Perrant. And now Repke able to rattle it in to the near corner. Waltman trying to grab it. Mudbugs are going to have some soul searching to do after this game. Unless they can find some soul in that 3rd period. Thrown in front, got blocked. Coach Soupy was very displeased at the Valentine's Day effort. And I'm not sure I want to be a fly in the locker room after tonight's game, unless the Mudbugs can come back. Played back up top there to Gerard. Gerard waits, now spins it around. Puck now wristed back out to center. Metcalf now to the far side, down to 3 minutes left here in the second. Nichols gets bumped off the play. Boy, this is where things can get a little feisty when the score is like this. Thrown in front through the slot, mishandled there by Dickinson. Dickinson throws it in front. Now Koklachev has it. Koklachev from the far side, waits. Koklachev now to the near corner. Koklachev from the near half wall. It's taken away. Allen now able to wrist it up ahead to himself. Held down a little bit there by Koklachev, and that's going to be a penalty. When it rains, it pours for Bugs hockey right now. Want to give a big shout out to all our diehard fans tuned in tonight at Buffalo Wild Wings and Airline Drive in Bossier City. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. The Mudbugs are going to have a major comeback in this game. It's a holding call. It's going against Koklachev at 17:34. Go for some Buffalo Wild Wings. I like that sampler dish myself. Little mozzarella stick action, some boneless wing action, hot barbecue, Caribbean jerk. I'm all about that. And then they got those fried pickles. Yeah, give me some of that too. Have a whole sampler for me. And then that brownie cake, with the ice cream on top. Are you kidding me? That's unbelievable. Quick shot there, wide of Perrant. Procopio's got it, and Procopio will be able to wrist it all the way down. Now thrown up ahead there to Black. Black now to Trella. Trella from the far side. Backhand shot. Glove save made there by Perrant. Nice job there by Perrant, who is now in the game. Tough night for Balboa. Not exactly all his fault, but just a game that kind of got away from him. I was wondering if Coach Soupy was going to use his timeout. Sometimes coaches can use that to spark a team. Quick wrister blocked as that puck redirects out of play. .148 left here in the second, and it has been a nightmarish second for Bugs hockey. Face off one there by Amarillo. Puck now, poke check back out to center. Here's a break. Here's Nichols. Quick wrister. Save made there by Glockner. Along the short side. And Nichols looks gassed, and he looks frustrated, and I don't blame him. Shots now 28-19 in favor of Amarillo. Penalty coming up to Carlin. Thought that would have been a penalty shot. on that play. It's a hook, and it's going against Carlin. Mudbugs now on the power play. Well, it'll be a power play after the 113 goes by on Koklachev's call. So 4-on-4 hockey. Open up the ice a little bit for Mudbugs hockey. Always favors the team trailing because they have a little bit of open ice, and Mudbugs got a little speed with them. Now to the far side. Thrown to the left point. Besic, backdoor. What a save made there by Perrant as he slid across the far side to make the stop. .121 remaining here in the second. Well, if the Mudbugs can just get one back before this second, just maybe they can have a little belief that they can do this. Face-off one there by Shreveport. That's where it might start. Gockler to the near corner. There to Weber. Weber now takes a U-turn back. Mudbugs have time. Oh, boy, turned over. Allen, quick wrister there by Trello, went wide of Perrant. Miller to the near side. 1 minute left here in the second. Brought to you by DeFata and Associates. 5-1 lead for Amarillo. Miller, quick wrister goes wide. Stick around for the second intermission show brought to you by Bayou Blasters. We'll talk to the Russian Bear, Timofey Koklachev. Worked in deep, punched at, save made there by Perrant on Powikonen. 37 seconds left here in the second. Gockler to the far side. Worked in deep. Rupsov trying to rattle it back up top. Rupsov will rake it in. Metcalf's got it. Now Mudbugs on the power play. This will carry on over possibly. Unless the Mudbugs can get one back here. Dickinson, a ripper. Blocked. Thrown up ahead. Mishandled there by Waltman. 10 seconds left. Back up top. And Dickinson was zigging when he should have been zagging. Just a misread there, and the puck goes all the way out the length of the ice, and we got a whistle. Pushing and shoving. Hard hit on Dickinson. Is that going to be a call? And we're going to see what happens here. There was a headshot as Vanagoni got Dickinson, and they're chirping away. And Coach Soupy's going to want to see if there's any calls on that fisticuff on Dickinson. Mudbugs want to see what they're going to get here. And we'll keep it right here. Natty Shack, Waltman, they're all waiting to see what's going to happen. Boy, there is a big huddle and discussion from Caleb Andrade, and I think they're going to let that one go. So no penalties at the end of the period. And now Brazil getting in the mix here with Allen with a lengthy discussion. So Allen and Brazil now with Caleb Andrade. Looks like a classy conversation. Everything classy about Brazil. You saw the late hit after the whistle on Dickinson. And it was absolutely after the whistle. And I'm not sure anything's coming out of it. Well, anyways, the Mudbugs are going to have 21 seconds of power play time. I think Shreveport thinks that they deserve a little bit more. Stick around for the Bayou Blasters. Second intermission show. We'll talk to the Russian Bear, Timofey Koklachev. Your score after 2 periods of play, it's the Bulls 5, the Mudbugs 1. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Bayou Blasters second intermission show live here in Amarillo, Texas. We're joined by one of my favorites. I call him the Russian Bear, Timofey Koklachev. First of all, thanks for the time. We appreciate you coming on.
Thank you for having me, Chad.
First of all, talk about the experience, top prospects. I mean, you were there. You had a 4-point weekend. I mean, what was working for you? That's kind of a tricky kind of a situation because you're working with guys you don't know.
Yeah. No, it was awesome. Beginning from the North American Hockey League, like they did a great job of organizing the tournament, and it was just a great experience for everyone. And yeah, you go in those tournaments and you play with guys that you don't know necessarily, you never played with, never knew, but all the guys are really skilled and they know hockey, and it was really easy to get along with them and play hockey,
What was it like? I mean, scoring a goal, you beat Richie Perron. I mean, not only a teammate, but a guy you live with. I mean, was that kind of like one of those moments where you kind of take a look back at him?
I mean, yeah, it's kind of bragging rights now. He does beat me in NHL most of the time, but I mean, it was nice to put one through him in real life. But no, I mean, yeah, it was a good moment. We for sure shared a laugh, and no, it was awesome.
Obviously, that performance, was combined with your announcement to the American International College, AIC, D1 program. First of all, congratulations on your commitment, and just talk about kind of what popped out at you at AIC.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. But no, I fell in love with the coaching staff at AIC, and when I visited the campus, I really liked that it's a small circle there. The locker room is really tight, and it's just such a great organization, and they really made it easy for me to make the decision to commit there.
I'm sure it's got to feel nice that you have a blue liner with you, and Sam Miller, one of the best in the league, and he's obviously going to be there alongside you. That's got to be nice.
Yeah, of course, and he did play a huge role in this recruiting process. We've been talking about it a lot, and he did such a great job, by explaining to me, and I never heard no negative from him, and he was saying the right things, and I knew it's the guy that I can trust, and it would be awesome to play with him for sure.
How long was the process? I mean, was there kind of a waiting period, and was it kind of nerve-wracking of some sort?
Yeah, well, of course. I mean, it was going on for a while, but it is nerve-wracking because you're building these relationships with coaches, and it's always hard to say no to people. But no, it's a long process. It's for sure really hard, but I made my decision. I'm really happy with it.
What was the role that Rich Perrant, Coach Rich, and Coach Soupy, do they play a factor in contacting AIC and kind of use them as a reference, so to speak?
Yeah, no, I always go to Soupy and Rich for advice on everything, whether it's just some life things or things like that, the recruiting, and for sure I asked them questions and they answered them. They helped me. They also helped me with the process, and I again heard only positive and really good things from the school, and no, they for sure played a huge role, and it was great.
Have you thought about what you want to study at AIC?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Probably business. Probably business. Most casual answer, probably from a hockey player, but just business major probably.
Is the ultimate goal the NHL? I mean, I know that it's kind of a stupid question, so to speak, but you see other guys maybe play pro in different leagues. Guys like maybe a Leo Schward that we had last year was terrific between the pipes. You see guys play their spots in the queue and then come back, come to this league. Guys like Alexi Girard. Is the ultimate goal of the NHL? Is there also any kind of backup routes?
I mean, of course, no. I think I've been dreaming from it as a little kid, making it to the NHL, and for sure it's the route. I want to make it to the big leagues, and the backup plan is just education. I guess that's why I went with the college route, is just to have a backup plan as education. But 100% NHL is my goal, and I'm working towards that goal every day.
What kind of school are you in now? Do you do any kind of online schooling, or are you just kind of focusing on hockey right now?
I am catching up on school. I got messed up a little bit with taking English as a second language class that doesn't count as a credit. So I'm redoing some classes like that, like English, and I'm doing like American history, like American classes. So just catching up on some classes, but yeah.
This is now your second year in Shreveport. You've been with the Reeves family for a couple of years. One thing I did notice from you that other players haven't thanked, that you thank your teammates, you thank your family. You specifically thanked your billets, and you used that in your tweet. And I thought that was very touching, because they have played not only I think they played a big role in you and in this decision.
Huge role. Tanya and Randy Reeves, they did such a great job of welcoming to me at their house, and made it so much easier on me coming here and playing in Louisiana. You never would have thought that a Russian native, Moscow native, that would come to Louisiana to play hockey, and they just made it so much easier on me, doing so much things that I need, and so much more than I need. And they're unbelievable people, and me and my family are really thankful that God has put me in their house.
Have you lived away from home before you moved here to Shreveport?
Yes, I was living alone in the prep school in Canada, and that was a little bit of a different experience too. So I've been introduced to living alone for a pretty long time now.
You're from Russia. Your English very good. Was English a medium growing up? Was that kind of right next to the Russian language? Because you seem to be very fluent in English.
First of all, thank you, Chad. I was really fortunate to come to North America when I was 12 years old. And when I was in Canada, I didn't really speak the language that well. I maybe knew how to go to Tim Hortons and order a coffee, stuff like that. But no, I went to school and I did a lot of English courses that helped me to get to the level of English that I have right now. And no, the Hill Academy, the school that I went to, did such a phenomenal job of teaching me the language and getting me comfortable in North America. And no, it's just awesome.
We're talking to the Russian Bear, Timofey Koklachev, here on the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. The magic that you, Carson Nichols, and Anton Rubtsov had last year was such a critical role, especially down that stretch to get to that South Final. Now, for the most part, it's been you, Jacob Smith, and Anton Rubtsov. What do you see in this line? Any kind of similarities to that last year magical line?
I think it's a little bit different. I think that Smitty brings a little bit of more grit, and he plays a really good 200-foot game. And this year we have such a good understanding between all three of us, and it's just fun, going out there, lighting up her face off, seeing those guys, and that you can trust them. You do everything with them because they're such good hockey players and we have such good understanding between each other. It's been awesome. From the beginning of the season when we got put together, we've showed a lot of work. I think it was really good.
You're a big guy. That's why I call you, the Bear, the Russian Bear. Is that physicality? Is that part of your game? Because I know Coach Soupy's one of those guys that kind of played that kind of game, and I'm sure he kind of conveys that to you guys. Is that a part of your game, or do you kind of try to stay away from that to not get in trouble?
Yeah, I'll be honest, it wasn't part of my game, coming into junior hockey necessarily. But junior hockey just teaches you, how you need to play gritty, you need to play physically in order to move on to the next level, and for sure coming to Shreveport brought me, that North American style hockey, that physicality that I needed in my game, and it just helped me so much because I started using my body way more effectively, and I've really had a good time, finding my game, and it's been awesome.
Everybody talks about the Robertson Cup. You look at top of the South Division. It seems like a very top-heavy division. You look at Lone Star. You look at Amarillo. The Mudbugs, a little bit of a distance to try to catch those two teams. What's the confidence level of the team right now? Because I know you guys are talking about the Robbie Cup. You got Amarillo now. You're going to have probably Lone Star somewhere down the pipeline in the postseason. You know how that series went last year in Game 5. Timmy Clifton, who could forever forget about that. What's the confidence level going on in the locker room right now?
Confidence is high. We clinched playoffs, and that's what we were talking from day one. Is that we want to go for a Robbie Cup and we want to get it, and it stays the same. All the boys have the same target, and we're all working towards it.
That's the Russian Bear, Timofey Koklachev. Once again, congratulations on your commitment to the AAC, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, Chet. Thanks for having me.
We'll have more here after these messages on the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us at Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into the Amarillo Civic Center. Nothing to be desired in that second period. Mudbugs will have 21 seconds left on their Swepco power play as they're trailing 5-1 in this game. Outshot 31-20 overall. It is Hockey is for Everyone weekend. Next weekend, February 28th and 29th, group tickets are $10 a piece, $10 a head for any group 10 or more. Bring your team to the game. Call Kimberly Jack. She's one of the best in the business. Got 318-636-7094. Mudbugs will skate from right to left in this Sterling Dental Center third period. Face-off won there by the Bugs. To Miller, to the far side there to Metcalf. To the far side now, here's Nichols. Quick wrister, stick save made, rebound chance. Punched that just wide. That was Waltman in front of the cage. Now Natty Shack spun around to the near half wall. There to Miller, back to Natty Shack. Quick shot blocked. Metcalf swept in behind the cage along the end boards. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Mudbugs are going to try to get one every 5 minutes. That's what an old coach used to tell me. When you're down by 4, you have to get one in every 5-minute juncture. And, of course, don't give up any more on the other side. If you just joined us, Mason Balboa pulled out of the game late in the second after he gave up his 5th goal. Perrant's been good coming in cold, Richie Perrant. Face off deep in the Amarillo zone after an icing. All your icing tonight brought to you by Bayou Blasters. Cleanest shot on ice. Now wagon wheeled around the far side boards, back out to center. Peters will scoot it along off the stick of Hutton. Puck picked up to the far side there by Bessick. Kicked in to the near corner there to Messick. Now banked off the far side board, picked up there by Kiefer, playing in front of his parents who are in the house tonight. Just waved over at Mr. Paul and Miss Andrea Kiefer, sitting right behind the Mudbugs bench. Who made the trip? Not too far. Slowed down there by Balboa, by Perrant rather. Now Procopio gives it away through the slot. Kicked around now to the near side. Hill has it. Drop back pass there by Cardle, and the puck ricochets off the stick of Witherspoon back out to center. To the far side there to Peters, who has his family tuned in tonight from Sarnia, Ontario. Roops off from the far circle. Drop back, quick wrister, gets the glass. Now from the high slot, Brazil puts his shot. Stick involved there by Black. Quick shot there by Dickinson. Quick shot, save made, rebound chance. Another shot through the rebound, went wide. Oh my goodness. How the Mudbugs missed that, I don't know. That was Witherspoon, who had just all day, and Glockner plays big in front of the pipes. The near side there to Brazil. Oh man. I apologize. It has been a rough night for me. I'm battling through a sickness. Really the last stages of major head congestion, and Brazil could not stay on side. And I had some flu-like symptoms on Tuesday. Kind of got better on Wednesday and Thursday, and today just not able to be all the way there. Face-off just outside the Amarillo blue line. Face-off won there by Amarillo. That's Repke. Repke will rip it in behind the cage of Perrant. Now to the near corner it goes. Good hard check there. Now Nichols around the far side. And trouble handling it there was Koklachev, and Koklachev gives it away. Mudbugs are going to have a lot going on tomorrow, and now pushing and fighting. Dickinson wants to go. And now him and Repke are still sealed up, and a takedown there by Dickinson on Repke. Boy, Dickinson fired up, and he's trying to light a fire under his team. And I don't blame him. We'll see what we get here. Repke starting to bark away through the glass. Dickinson was gesturing something that I cannot gesture back. Someone's got to get a hold of Allen. Allen's now starting to bark away at Dickinson. Now this game's getting out of hand. As we are 3:03 into the third. It is a 5-1 lead for Amarillo. Oh, it looks like Dickinson's going to take a trip back to the locker room. Yep, Dickinson's taking the old grand tripper. And Dickinson now starting to bark away at the Amarillo bench. And Dickinson's got to be held back. Someone's got to hold back Dickinson so he does not take anything more that gets assessed to him. Looks like a checking from behind call is being called on Allen. Oh, wow. Is that a game misconduct on Balboa? Well, I think they're saying that kind of takedown. Yeah, looks like a game misconduct. A helmet contact of some sort. I'm not sure what transpired there. There was a takedown as Dickinson kind of grabbed the neck area of Repke and kind of tried to flip him down, kind of a WWE style takedown, or I guess you can say a wrestling mat kind of move. It was quite awkward, to say the least. And Repke's in the box as well, along with Allen. Quick shot there through traffic. And the puck goes all the way down. So the Mudbugs have the power play out of this because Allen's in the box from checking from behind. Mudbugs have a chance here. Mudbugs lose Dickinson, but they got a power play. Go figure. Hip checked along to the far side there was Nichols. Mudbugs trying to get one back here. And just maybe they can believe again. Metcalf worked in deep along the end boards there to Waltman. He'll let it go there for Natty Shack. Natty Shack now held on to. He gets hauled down. Oh, boy, hard hit there by Natty Shack. That's going to be a penalty. And it's going to go against Natty Shack. I believe it's an elbow or head contact. Wait, what? You just call a trip? I'm not. I thought there would have been an elbow or a head contact. I didn't know there was a trip on there. Boy, I am a bit perplexed. It is a trip. I'm not sure where, but at 3:46, it's going against Natty Shack. So they'll wipe out the power play. Brought to you by Swepco, and we'll get 4-on-4 hockey time. Boy, this game has come off like a cheap suit, let's just say. Now trying to get something sorted out here with Rocky Russo. Quick wrister redirected just wide. Gockler to the far side there to Rupsoff. Rupsoff has it through the middle of the ice to the far side, and the puck goes wide. And, oh, whoa. A little bit of an awkward collision, accidentally from Venegoni and Glockner. Stick around for the Rays and Gaines post-game show. We'll tell you all about it after this contest. You know how I like it, Taniac combo. 10 packs of Louisiana hot sauce minimum. You pour it into the cane sauce. You know what it's called. Say it with me. On cue. Chet's Clawsome Sauce. Raising Cane's a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Now to the near side. Weber whacked off the near side. Boards up ahead there to Rubtsov. Rubtsov has it now. Rubtsov throws it toward the net. He gets sticked away there by Glockner. Puck now is just swatted all the way down into the Mudbug zone. Rubtsov gains the blue line from the far side. Held on to a bit from the far side. Now off the end boards along to the near side. Letting go up top there to Brazil. Brazil now will throw it to the far side, and Mudbugs needed a line change. And look out, Caleb Andretti, the lead official. Almost got his head taken off. That puck was wristed all the way down for icing. Your icings tonight brought to you by Bayou Blasters. Cleanest shot on ice. And we got a break in the action. 15-13 remaining in the third. 5-1 lead for Amarillo. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into Mudbugs Hockey. It is a 5-1 lead for Amarillo. Want to remind our listeners to jump on the Friday Family Fun 4-pack. Every Friday home game, you can get 4 tickets for $44. You get 4 silver level tickets, 4 Coca-Colas, and 1 large Johnny's Pizza for $44. Any additional members, $11 extra. 6-person minimum on that baby. Just give us a call at 318-636-7094 during business hours to lock up that special. Face-off won there by Amarillo. To the far side it goes there to Messick. He gains the blue line, drop back pass, intercepted there by Nichols. Nichols has it now off the end boards. Metcalf up ahead there to Miller. Miller now through the middle of the ice, gains the blue line. Oh, boy. Try to drop it on over to Metcalf, but Metcalf had to get back. Now to Allen to the far side. Amarillo works it back into the Shreveport zone. Slowed down there by Waltman to the far corner. Metcalf stays with it. Puck now slinged all the way down to the near side, but held in there by Carlin. Now quick shot blocked. Good job there by Miller. Now quick shot from the far circle goes wide of Perrant. Now to the near half wall. Carlin behind the cage. Now thrown up ahead to Black. Back up top now. Spun back around. Natty Shack out of the box. 5-on-5 hockey. Now redirected on net. Perrant makes the stop. Almost 6 minutes gone by here in the third. It is a 5-1 Amarillo lead. I'm Chet Yoder bringing you to you live from the Amarillo Civic Center, as they call it, the Budweiser Bullpen here in Amarillo, Texas. Mudbugs arrived yesterday, and it was quite frigid. A lot colder than it was in Shreveport, and they were expecting some snow particles on the ground, yet we did not see any of that when we arrived. Official paid attendance here in Amarillo is 936 in the house. So just around 1,000 on a Friday night. Rupsoff will rake it back out to center. And Amarillo's offsides. Shots now 33-25 in favor of Amarillo. Sterling Dental Center, a good proud partner of Mudbugs hockey. My good friend Dr. Emil Janunu's awesome staff has your next dental checkup covered. Call 318-688-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Face off one there by the Bulls. To the near side there to McCardle. He'll mail it in off the far side boards. Play back up top to the left point. Quick shot. Smothered up there by Perrant. Boy, Perrant's looked sharp tonight. It is hard coming in cold. It is hard to come in a 5-1 deficit as well. Mudbugs are going to have a lot of questions that they're going to need to answer after tonight's game. Face off one there by Amarillo. Big shot gets blocked. Now back the other way. Working into the zone up ahead there. Quick shot there by Sherino gets blocked. Now thrown in front. Taken away there by the Bulls to the near side there to Vanagoni. Off the far side boards, Metcalf will grab it. Thrown up ahead to the middle of the ice. Sherino's got it. Dropped off there to Koklichev. Off the near side boards. And Allen will be able to sling it back into the Mudbug zone. As we are down now, 7 minutes gone by in the third. Still early in the third. Kiefer able to kind of spin it in to the Amarillo zone. Play back up top now. Gockler, a shot, gets blocked. Now back the other way. Here comes David Hill around the near side. Shot gets fanned on. Now play back up top to Carlin. A shot through traffic. Smothered up there by Perrant. There was trouble. Brazil was there. And Perrant able to make the stop. .12:30 remaining here in the third. It is Mertizine who's able to win the face-off. Goes around the far side. Quick shot. Save made there by Perrant. His face-off will come now to the right of Perrant. Mudbugs know that they are going to qualify for the postseason after their win on Thursday night on the eve of Valentine's Day. They just don't know what spot they're going to be. As Perrant covered up on the face-off, they'll redo the face-off again. Looking elsewhere in the standings, Quick Wrister goes wide. And it hits the protective netting deep into the Amarillo zone. Lone Star has a 4-2 lead over Corpus Christi with 7:06 to go in the third. So Lone Star will stay on point with Amarillo. And in Albuquerque, it is a 2-0 Topeka lead after one. So if Topeka wins and the Mudbugs come up short tonight, then it'll put Topeka in sole possession of third place, and it'll put the Bugs at fourth. And, of course, if you are the 4 seed, you will be on the road throughout the playoffs. Quick shot redirected just wide. So what that means is you will have home field disadvantage for the rest of the playoffs. So that means you'll only have games 3 and 4 of each series. Mudbugs are not worried about that right now, though. Off the near side boards, off the far side boards, played up ahead there, pushed and in Back out to center. Procopio gives it away. Now he handles it. Thrown to the near side there to Gerard. Gerard played up ahead. Witherspoon had a chance. Played off the near side boards, back out to center. Now worked around to the far side. Amarillo's got it. The dangerous Trella, quick shot stick save made there by Perron. Now long to the near side. Centering feed. Got blocked. Burke now thrown back up top. Quick shot blocked. Steered aside there by Perron. To the near side there to Witherspoon. Back out to center there to Rupsoff. Thrown to the middle of the ice by Gockler. And the puck is now stolen away. Burke's got it. Gaining the blue line. Thrown in deep. Behind the cage of Perron. Held on to a bit there was Koklachev. Allen now spins it around to the near corner. Now Mudbugs race up the ice, 2-on-2. Here comes Sherino. Sherino that throws it through the slot. Poke checked away there by Glockner. Tripping coming up now. Penalty come. Oh, I thought there was a penalty coming up. Stolen away. Brazil back the other way. All kinds of debris in front of Glockner. Quick wrister steered aside there by Glockner. Now Weber trying to fight for it. Good hard check there by Weber. Quick shot there, goes wide of Glockner. A shot there by Kiefer looking for one in front of his folks. Now Miller kind of gets mauled in front of that Amarillo bench by Puikonen. And now Amarillo has the puck. Vanagoni off the far side boards in deep, and this will go down for icing. 8:53 remaining here in the third. It's brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. Your score, Amarillo 5, Shreveport 1. Shots now 39-25 in favor of the Bulls. Well, the Mudbugs are going to have a tall hill to climb in the postseason. They have the guns and the weapons to make the noise that they want to make. It just has not translated into tonight's game. And that's what I have to keep reiterating to fans, that this team is very skilled, very deep. As Smith throws it toward the net, glove save made there by Glockner. And it just has not worked out tonight. You just kind of felt like the turning point of the game. Oh, Mudbugs have it. Quick shot. Wrister just goes wide. Now another shot goes wide on a shot there by Gerard. Now to the far side. Behind the cage. Spun around. Smith throws it in front. Back up top there to Metcalf. Thrown across. And Gerard can't handle it. Now Smith. Worked in deep there to Andy Shack. Waltman's in there. Coach Soupy shoveling up the lines a little bit. Held on to there was Waltman. He's screaming for a call. Puck now is just gunned back into the Amarillo zone. As Black now able to rifle it back into the Mudbug zone. That's Gockler to Rupsoff. Rupsoff behind the cage, dropped off there to Procopio. Taken away there by Tung. To the near side. Devin Tongue works it across the middle of the ice, picked off there by Procopio. Procopio shoved up ahead there to Witherspoon. Witherspoon now trying to get it through. Good stick involved there by McCardle. Steered up ahead there to Trella. Backhand shot, stick save made, rebound chance, score. Right in front, it's Trella. And it is 6-1 Amarillo. Time of the goal, 12:42. It's Trella from White and Powikonen, I believe. No, it's White and McCardle. It is just not the Mudbugs' night tonight. And they're going to have to bounce back in a hurry. At the end of the night, it's just one game, and the Mudbugs might have a lot to break down in this game, but they know that it's just one game. Tomorrow night will be a new night. There'll be a new game, and they will look for the split, barring any miracle tonight. 6-1 Amarillo, Trella's goal. And for Trella, goal number 13 on the year. Now thrown to the middle of the ice. Quick wrister, glove save. In and out of the glove. Thrown in front. Pad stop made there by Perrant, and he'll cover it up. That was a shot from Rupke through the slot. Big shout out to all of our dedicated fans at Buffalo Wild Wings on Airline Drive in Bossier City for our watch party. So glad to have you with us, and we hope you stuck around. I could really go for one of those brownie sundaes right now with a little ice cream on top. I love that baby at Buffalo Wild Wings. Those are good. I could really go for one right now. I haven't had too much sweets lately. I'm trying to kind of slim down a bit, but I can still go for one of those. It was a traumatic moment the other day when I couldn't fit into my suit. I was getting ready for work, and ooh, that was not a good moment. Quick wrister there. Had to squeeze into it. There was nothing fun about that as Messick puts a shot just wide. Yeah, first world problems for Chet Yoder over here with 5:58 remaining in the third. Mudbugs are going to have to kind of squeeze this game out of their minds. Shots now 43-30 in favor of Amarillo. Face off one there by the Bugs. Gerard to the far side. Thrown up ahead, missed the stick of Smith as it goes all the way down. And it'll go down for icing. Lots of Sterling Dental Center big hits of the game, but the big hit came from Dickinson as he kind of suplexed Rupke. That's your Sterling Dental Center big hit of the game. Get your teeth checked by giving him a call. Dr. Emil Janu and his crew at 318-688-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Backhand shot. Ooh, and a shoulder save made there by Perrant. Off a shot there by Hill from the far circle. Now a tie up along the boards. Now to the far side there, worked out of there by Natty Shack. Big burst of speed by him. He gets hauled down by a stick. And it looks like a penalty's coming up. It's going against Amarillo. Natty Shack drew it. Big shout out to the Natty Shacks. They're tuned in tonight from Toledo, Ohio. Glad to have Ms. Amy, Mr. Mike, our Anna Cheller. It'll be David Hill in the box for tripping. Mudbugs trying to get some momentum going into tomorrow's game. It'll be a 6:50 Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. 7:05 puck drop. Now off the far side boards, played back to Miller. Mudbugs on the AEP Swepco power play. Puck now chiseled there by Trella and worked back out to center. And now a break by Allen. He couldn't get through, and Miller sealed it up. Now Waltman gives it away. Mudbugs would love to get this power play going. Metcalf back to the near side there to Miller. Back to his roommate Metcalf. Gaining the blue line from the far side there is Kiefer. Spun around. Procopio's there. Down to a minute left on this Swepco power play. Behind the cage of Glockner. I was trying to scoot it out. Back up top now to Gockler. Gockler, one-time blast there by Peters, or by Miller rather, got blocked. As the puck now is spanked all the way down the length of the ice. Down to 3:50 left on this lopsided affair tonight. Amarillo 6, Shreveport 1. Brazil will work it in deep. Spun in there to Procopio, back to Brazil, or rather Kiefer. Now to Procopio, he gets mauled in the cage, or rather the glass there by Messick. Back up top now to Brazil. Dropped over to Gockler. One-time blast there by Rupsoff, and it got the glass. Worked in behind the cage, Procopio. Back up top to Gockler. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Quick shot got blocked. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. That's Gockler. He does a good job there. Thrown up top to Brazil. A shot gets blocked. Rebound chance. Gets tipped up ahead there to Venagoni. Venagoni comes into the zone. Slowed down there by Gockler. Now through the neutral zone. And now behind the cage. Down to 2:40 remaining here in the third period. Chirino. Back out to center. Miller will grab it. He'll just throw it back to his blue line. The Mudbugs going the wrong way right now. They have gone in a bad direction tonight, and they will look to regroup tomorrow night. They'll have to, or it'll be a long bus ride home. Thrown to the middle of the ice. Peters will pelt it back into the Amarillo zone. The late offsides for Shreveport, taken away now there by the Bulls. Worked in deep there by Burke. And uh-oh. Perrant lost his stick. That was a tense moment as he's able to grab it. Off the far side, Boris missed the outstretched stick of Natty Shack, and he'll go down for icing. Down to 1:38 remaining in the third. It is the Bulls 6 and the Bugs 1. Next homestand for Mudbugs hockey, February 28th and 29th. It is guaranteed win night on Friday the 28th. If they paid ticket to Friday night's game, if the Mudbugs beat the Jacks, or if the Mudbugs lose to the Jacks, you get a free ticket to Saturday's game. It's a win-win situation if you ask me. Get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094. Quick shot, stick save made there by Glockner from the far side. Thrown through the slot, taken away there by Helgren. He'll hammer it up ahead to the far side there to Postula. Worked in deep into the Shreveport zone. That's Metcalf and Postula run into each other, a couple of former teammates. Down to a minute left, and the Mudbugs are going to try to put this game in the back of their minds. It won't be in the back of Coach Soupy's minds, as he'll have plenty to dissect, as we're down to 40 seconds left. Along the half boards, puck now is whisked in there by Hutton. Thrown to the far side. Numbers for Amarillo. Thrown to the slot, backhanded back out of the zone. Repke will rattle it in off the armor of Perrant. Brazil off the far side boards, and this puck will go all the way down. 15 seconds. Puck now wristed back into the Mudbug zone. Gockler has it to the near side there to Brazil. Brazil played up ahead there to Waltman. Brazil will now gain the blue line with a burst of speed. Here comes Brazil, thrown in front. Missed everybody, and that'll do it. Final score, Amarillo 6, Shreveport 1. A night that just went terribly wrong for Mudbugs hockey. Stick around for the Raisin Gaines postgame show. We'll tell you all about it after these messages. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to bayoublasters.com.
Welcome back into Mudbugs hockey, 6-1 final for Bulls. And this game just kind of went terribly wrong, and Mudbugs fall to a record of 31-16. Still really impressive, 15 games above 500. They'll stay at 62 points. Topeka leading their game against New Mexico. If they can hold off New Mexico, they'll go into third place. Mudbugs will drop into fourth place with the win for Amarillo. They go to 37-8-1. They'll now have 78 points. And assuming Lone Star holds on to their game, they will go to 77 points. So those two duking it out for the 1-2 spots in the South. We want to wrap things up here in the Raisin Canes postgame show. Jordan Venegoni scored at 7:33. Timofey Koklachev able to wrist home the only Bugs goal, his 11th goal of the year. At 8:55, we were all tied at 1. And at 15:34, Malaikin scored on the power play. It was a 2-1 Amarillo lead. And really where I thought the game changed is when Malaikin took a game misconduct, a boarding call. At 17:15, Mudbugs had a 5-minute power play and could not take advantage, down 2-1. And really momentarily, 22 seconds after that power play expired, Matt Allen scored, and that made it a 3-1 game. And I just thought that was the absolute dagger to the Mudbugs' chances in this game. Aaron White scored at 5:40, and then 14:58 it was Noah Carlin, and Amarillo led 5-1 after 2 periods of play. Nick Trello would add a goal at 12:42, and that's your final. It is a 6-1 Mudbugs loss. Final shots on goal, 45-31. Your Scuba Ventures 3 stars of the game. I have to give really all the stars to Amarillo right now. Your third star I'll give it to Timofey Koklachev. I thought he played great. He really battled, took a big hit. He's your third star as he wristed home the only goal for Mudbugs hockey. Your second star, of the game will be Jordan Venegoni. He was a goal and assist. He was fantastic. And your number one star is the captain, Matt Allen. A goal and 2 assists, 3 points on the night. Final score, the Bulls 6, the Mudbugs 1. Join us for our broadcast tomorrow night. It'll be a 6:50 Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show with a 7:05 puck drop. You can tune into all the action right here. Big thanks to all our sponsors, corporate partners, and fans for tuning in tonight's game. Big thanks to our fans at the watch party at Buffalo Wild Wings for coming out at Airline Drive in Bossier City. Until next time, I'm Chet Yoder signing off from the Amarillo Civic Center. Once again, the final score, the Bulls 6, the Mudbugs 1. You've been listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey, and as always, claws up.
Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey has been brought to you by Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram, Raising Cane's, Generational Financial Advisors, Scuba Ventures, DeFata and Associates LLC, State Farm, Sterling Dental Center, and Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy. Thank you for listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Until next time, claws up!